I'm excited. You guys know I got a new scooter. It goes 50 miles an hour. I have not gone 50 miles an hour on that scooter yet. I've gone up to 26 on it. Um, and so I'm comfortable with going that speed. Oh, I only got because the distance wise, I can go on it without having to recharge it. Like I can, I can recharge it once every like 2 weeks. Um, and so I don't have to charge as often. I don't have to charge like every 3 or 4 days. Um, but I got me a package, right? And this is for I want to do some new content for you guys later in the future. And I got this because I originally had like this set up and like it works on my backpack, but it doesn't work well on the scooter. So I got what's called a magic arm. And what basically those are is to clamp onto any devices that you want to attach to a handlebar, table, or whatever. I got two of them, and one from Small Rigs, which is a very, very reputable company. They make a lot of cool stuff. And then I got one from KF Concept, and I think this is a more of a professional side of it. But I'm excited to try this to see how it works because both of these can be used interchangeably, and I got two of them because I can actually set this up and use them for my professional stuff. Um, the benefit of doing this is again it clamps onto whatever I want because it actually moves to attach to, like, say if I wanted to clamp onto this, I could clamp it onto this with ease of use. Um, there are mounting points to this, and it the whole benefit of this is I can now just say if I wanted to attach instead of this junky think tripod, um, I can attach other stuff. Now, this actually has a very, very strong like move. Wow, this is not cheap. I cannot physically. Wow, that's actually I physically cannot move that. Like, that's tight. That's good because what I can do now with this. Let's say I wanted to. This is perfect. Perfect tool. Yeah, I wanted to attach here, and I wanted to attach it to this piece. There's a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch mount, so I can do multiple mount supports on this side. And then when I can attach it is, let me tighten this real quick because it just makes tightening it easier. Um, and this I can trust with my phone, my Insta360, and whatever the needs I want. Tighten this a bit more. Tighten it a bit more, and that is on. So once this is on, we can go ahead and loosen this and modify this to how we want it to be. Say I wanted this to be. This is actually a pretty cool concept. Um, so all of these are intertwined by this one single joint that tightens everything. So it's a single device, single system, and it's super, super efficient at doing its job. So if I wanted to, say I wanted to just get this off, because like this, it's nice, but like, I'd rather have like a correct professional setup that I know is not going to fail me. So if I wanted to attach my phone mount, um, this only has like one anchor point on this, sadly. Where again, I have different purposes for different things I want to do with this. But again, the benefit of this is I can move it however I want to reposition it to any position I want. So, which is why it's called Magic Arm. Now, this was the second one from Small Rigs. This one's a bit more expensive than this. I think this was like $5 more expensive. I want to see the quality. I will end up using both of them for my scooter because I want to do some testing, proper testing for you guys. I cannot legally stream me riding my scooter out in like public. What I can, I think, get away with is riding it in my backyard or in a playground. I think that's fine. As long as I'm not in public traffic where there's no people around, it should be legally fine to do that. because I'm not gonna harm anyone at that point. Could be wrong. TikTok was like, no, you can't do it. TikTok, fuck you. So this is a bit different mechanism. So this actually has more nicer. I actually prefer this mechanism because it's faster and you can modify both systems. You can also change. I want to say. Oh, this doesn't change. Okay. But this is much faster to modify. So I already prefer this mechanism. And it fits standard tables. This gives you a bit more grip on this side. And so already you've got a comfort from the small wig side that you're gonna get more grip when you're doing it. And it works the exact same way. Same mechanism, same everything. They copied it from one another. And this actually has a bottom grip on here for when you're mounting like delicate camera stuff, which is really, really nice to know that it has that little delicate gasket grip on here. So overall, while this is pleasingly more aesthetically nice to look at, if you're doing showcases and stuff, I would recommend using this one. But if you're doing stuff that you want to make sure is actually on tight, so this has this little extra handlebar, get this better, and it's got the little gasket grip on here. So let me go ahead and show you guys the actual setup that I can do. So this, I can now mount this on here, for example, and actually have a full system. Like overkill, right? This is meant for like camera rigs and stuff. And so I would actually end up rotating this a bit, right? Rotate this and then tighten this down, and then I can just mount quick release setup for this part. And then this won't move. And take this off. This is a bit overkill. Hi, Amy. Hi, Robert. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm just showing you guys a perfect example of what the set files do. So I got a big camera and I got a small camera. Now I have a video out that's coming out regarding to as to why I would choose this camera over this camera, and the pros and cons of both these cameras. One of them is being this little piece that, yes, while this holds on to it relatively well, I don't trust this in terms of not breaking off if it falls hard. And so there's that aspect. And so you gotta keep in mind, is it worth risking a $800 camera to do a gimbal system? I would say if you do it correctly, you know what you're doing, yeah, but am I, I wouldn't recommend go fast with it. I think Insta needs to release a product that actually is going to make sure it's secure when you're doing motorcycle rides. And Insta has not released it, nor has any other place released it, so I'm waiting for Cage. But this is a perfect example. If I was on my scooter, I could actually take this with me for you guys and show you guys exactly this snare setup. I just washed my scooter, right? Just washed it. Literally like a few minutes ago. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I'm doing art. Oh, nice! Hi, Ermin. I'm going to call you Ermin. Hi. I have several videos coming out. I just released a short. And one of the shorts got blocked because it was too long of a song, so I gotta keep in mind with that part. YouTube is being more stingy on this shit. YouTube is YouTube. So we're just gonna go outside real quick, and I'm gonna show you. Ooh, almost dropped it. That would have been bad. So I'm going to show you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. And so, all right, let me rotate this a bit. Oh, yeah, I can just do this. I'm dumb. My bad. Oop. Wait. There we go. So, let me zoom in and then rotate this a bit on that side. So you guys can see the handlebars and exactly what I'm talking about. So right now, I can mount this on here. And you want it to feel comfortable knowing that it's not going to fall off. And so when you do this, you want to make sure that it's actually quite tight. And so this is not going to fall. Now, this is too high, right? So what I could do is angle this down a bit. Right? Angle it right around there. Angle this up a bit up. I would actually rotate this. And now I got a perfect perspective of how I want to do my shooting. I also trust that this is not going to move because this shit gets really, really tight. And then when I actually get on here, I can just, rotate. I think I can just rotate this. Can I rotate this? Maybe? How do I do that? Oh yeah, I can rotate this. Rotate this towards me. Look at the camera while I'm actually shooting. Turn this on. And then I can control everything through that perspective. So that's the benefit of this exact feature. Is now when I do my scooter riding, I know this is not gonna fall, not gonna wiggle, nothing. You definitely want to check that everything is nice and tightened. So when you hit bumps, it's because these are meant for like weird, like when you're riding bicycles and stuff, or scooters, or doing like crazy movements. And then I can have this track me while I ride my scooter. So that's a perfect position where I would have this place, and then I can just control everything from this from following my face to following an object for whatever reason. And that is that scenario. So cool, right? I actually really think that's gonna make my content a bit better. Just say Jay. Thank you. I'll just say Jay. Appreciate it. Would you like to know what the base of what they want? Yeah, I would love to know the base. Hi, Amy. Welcome to the stream. So this gives me new content ideas, because another thing I can do with this is actually do a full fursuit scooter mode, right? Because the base of these scooters is actually big enough that I can just get my feet on, right? And this bit more, because yeah. If you want security, this is what you want. So I'm gonna get my feet on real quick for you guys to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, instead of being like, oh yeah, why is he making like this content? Well, this scooter allows me to put my full fursuit on, like fully. Now my other scooter, I couldn't do that. It wouldn't allow me, because it wasn't wide enough. Now my old scooter did do that too, allowed me to do that. So when I put my beans on, right, got my beans. How long are these supposed to last anyway? And then when I go back outside with my full suit on, I'm not gonna put my full suit on right now. Stupid auto train. It's so good. It's so good, Electro. It's so good. And I take this out, right? you guys will see that I can actually stand this fully, and it will show. Now, another benefit of this is there's a thing on the bottom here that I can attach on here and have a different perspective. So, if I wanted to, I can modify this, and this is in that. I can modify this to be actually a bit lower, and hit it right here. I have a mountain thing. I definitely want to tighten this bit, and then have a different perspective. You know those people that show you like different angle perspectives? Well, this is allows me to do that, and be really, really cool when I'm riding. So it allows me to mount it on here. So there's another benefit of having it done this way, and I can have two different cameras, right? I can have one here, right? This will just auto track. And this won't, you know, move or anything. And then I can have my other camera, my second camera, actually be up on the handlebar. So cool, right? I think it's cool. So that's what I got. And that's one he screwed. Yeah, that's actually really, really nice. So I can just stand on it. My beams. And then just wash the base of it. And then like, I can ride like this with the camera system. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. By the way, they asked for a feminine character with a minimum cartoonish proportion, and they said the rest is up to nice. Yeah, it's a very big scooter. It goes 50 miles an hour. I'm not going 50 miles an hour on this shit. I can't legally, and I looked up the Virginia law regarding to the legal speed limit that you can without having a license, and it's gotta be 1500 watts, right? If I go 30 miles an hour, I'm under 1500 watts. I could BS it because don't think they can measure wattage. And I can control that through my app, right? And you know, as long as I'm going the legal speed limit, you know, not trying to lie to cops or anything, you don't need to actually have a license to ride a 7,000 watt scooter. Now, if I start going 50 plus miles an hour on it, yeah, I can get this impounded and questioned and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna do that. And then at 15 miles, you don't even need to have it registered. So, do you need to have your bicycle registered? No, because you can go 15 miles an hour on your bicycle if you pedal really hard. So that's how you get away with it. So, yeah, that's what I do. And okay, so and another reason like I don't want to go 50 miles an hour on this sucker is because that's not smart. Okay? I'm not that stupid. I'm not crazy to go 50 miles an hour on this super scooter, bro. The max I've gone on a scooter is like 30, 34. And like, I'm not testing it. My friend was like, you should do it once. I'm like, no, you can go and do it. You can try it. These scooters are meant to withstand a lot of impact, like crazy amount of impact. My other scooter that got ran by a car and squished by a car got no damage, other than the little LED broke off, but it's pretty much fine. And I wrecked that scooter like 5 times. It still works. So yeah, Segway is a bougie company, but when it comes to their products and their reliability and their like actual, hey Onyx, welcome to the stream, and their actual ability to withstand impacts, they come out. They do come out. But you are paying a pretty little penny for it. So not cheap, but like in terms of the value that they give you, really, really nice. So yeah. And another thing I got this scooter for was so I wouldn't have to charge it every week. I could charge this every 2 weeks now. My leg actually, if you guys want to see it, it's actually pretty much almost fully healed. I got a little boo boo. That's gonna take probably about a week or so for it to like fully go bye bye. Oh god, I cannot. I am not wearing underwear underneath these. I cannot show you these. My calf muscles are too big, and they're gonna rip. All right, I cannot show you that. Never mind. No looking at my legs. No staring. I'll get banned by YouTube. Rotate this. There we go. There you go. So, but yeah, I have a bruise, like a bump, and that's gonna be there for, I'm gonna say, like a week or two. But it's gone down dramatically, you know. And I'm happy it's not any like an actual like fracture or anything, because it could have been way worse. And then I was worried. I'm not worried now because I figured out what was causing it. I had like I had to go to the bathroom, right? And then number two, number one, number two. Hi Onyx, did I say hi to you by the way, Onyx? Sorry if I didn't. And I did number two, and I had 2 times that had blood, and I was like, ooh, maybe it's nothing. And guess what? I was right in the end. It wasn't anything to worry about. It stopped, so I'm Gucci. Because once was scary, but twice. But it didn't happen again, so we're good. We're good. Let me actually show you the cool thing. So my gimbal, it the purpose of Magic Arm is to be able to hold like heavy stuff, right? And my gimbal is pretty big, so this is gonna hold all my weight on this. See if it works. I don't actually know if it will or not. Maybe. We about to see. Oops. We about to see. We about to see. I don't know what the weight limit is on this actually. Never tested it, but we about to. We about to, guys. We about to test the weight limit. And I think if I lock it in place. Does it still have the limiter? Wait, what are we talking about? Okay, there we go. Now, it did it. It works. It's on the thingamajig. And so when I cook, right? Oh, this is it? Oh no, it may not work. It may not work. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Give me a minute. If I tighten it, maybe it'll work. I think there's actually a like definite limit on this. A massive limit. Yeah, there's a physical limit on this. All right, cool. Okay, this is not gonna work. I was like hoping it would work. Oh, it works. Okay, so if I do it this way, right? just like rotate this. Right? How does that look? Okay, you guys can't see anything. You guys can't see anything. Wait, if I'm cooking, can you see it better? Do you see it? Do you see me cooking? Oh no. Bonnie! Hi! Oh my god! Hello, Bonnie! Welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Have you guys seen my short yet? If not, I'll go and show you guys since the video will be out tomorrow. I'm doing a short every day, and the video will be out tomorrow. So this is the little Mikey Darien version. See, it's cute. It's cute. Call him cute. Call it. It got a bleep. It's got a fucking bleep, guys. Look at this fucking bleep. It's so cute. I think this is my favorite part is the tongue. Cause you know in my streams how I mentioned like the tongue is the best part of the entire like the head part. That's the best part. Okay, the fucking tongue. And then I gotta figure out like the best way to like put them on. And like this is the best way I found out. Do I look adorable? Do I? I got a fucking bleep, guys. I got a fucking bleep. Look how adorable I am. Look at it. Cute. I don't need no fursuit. I could be a Therian. A fucking twink Therian. Look at I see my arms. Look at I see my arms. I'm gonna take these for it. My beans. Oh. Guys, gotta get my beans on. This would be like perfect for when I'm going to like. What is in here? Oh, something in that foot. Oh, yeah. Disgusting. Yeah. It's gone. Alright. I did it. I feel so adorable now. Dude, this is how I could cook. Like, I could cook in this. I could cook in live stream for you guys. Should do that. I just realized I've only been live for like 28 minutes. Dude, I could totally cook in this. Darn. Oh shit, this is. Oh, it does move. Ooh, this is hard. Ooh! Alright. Yeah, I could totally cook this. Oh! Oh, I'll spawn them later. Should make a salad. Right. Throw all this away. Throw everything away. Throw everything away. A game called Saints Row. Dude, I love Saints Row. Saints Row is so good. Are we talking about like Saints Row like Get Out of Hell or Saints Row 1, 2, and 3 and 4? Because those are fun games. They're really, really fun. Like crazy fun. And so I'm gonna take this off now. We're gonna go spin, you guys, just for a little bit. Cause like, I'm not. Oh shit. How do I do this? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no! Oh, I broke this. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. I over tightened it. Look at that, guys. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't break it. Oh, I broke shit. But I was like, ooh, that'd been bad. That'd been very bad. I don't want custom mode. There you go. Yeah, Staying Spike Out of Hell is super fun. It's actually one of my favorites. Oh, here you go. I found it. I found what I was looking for. I actually like the small one. It's got more control. And so this one's too big. But this is the proper one for this gimbal. I dropped it. I dropped it. Oh no. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try this again, guys. Screw this back on. Doing one hand is hard. Okay, it's very hard. But yeah, you guys get to see me wear my Therian mask. And like, when I cook, right, realistically, if I'm being honest, it's just easier to wear this. Because you know why? Because I don't sweat in this. I mean, I do, but like, the amount of sweat that I get from this is so low. Make a salad. I actually don't have anything else to do right now. And so I'm gonna make a salad. And since I showed you what I wanted to show you, and I've said that multiple times. Salads are yummy. I like salads. And I currently don't have anything else I want to do. I got peach. I do. I have peach. Peach are yummy. Peach. Alright, stay there. I got goat cheese. Oops. Oops. Hold up. Give me a minute. There we go. I had to send the text to my friend. Boo! I got boop! Oh! I'm boopable at least. Fuck yeah. I'd be boopable. We also have tomatoes. I'm gonna make this super simple salad. Nothing too complicated. I'm gonna cut this end off. Like that apple. I'm gonna make super simple. Where's her knife? This is not. This knife needs to be sharpened. I'm just gonna cut that one. The bad apples are. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. And Bonnie, I really love this. It's a cool one. And for all my cooking streams, I'll wear this. And like my other streams, I'll wear my full suit. And I'll mix it up. Crazy guys. Why am I talking quiet? I like the detail I put in the mask because I can see it actually easier in this than my fursuit, and so I can, read the chat way easier. So there's some convenience to this mask versus a fursuit. I'm just saying, but the fursuit keeps to my actual original character design and everything. This is cool though, really cool. I think my favorite part, again, I think I mentioned this, is the done part. It's like so cool. Cutting a peach is hard, by the way. If you ever try to cut a peach, it's really difficult. Like, there's a whole technique behind taking the peach in the guts and like cutting them, and it's hard. kind of like do these in cubes and make them nice little cubes. I need a new knife sharpener. So my next paycheck, I'm buying me a new knife sharpener. Well, a new steel thing. So, because this knife I can still use, I just gotta sharpen it again. Buying a new stone. That's $60, and I'm trying to spend no more than $100 a week because I'm going to a con next month, and so I want to save my money up. And yeah. Yeah, this knife was sharp. Don't be scared. But this knife is scared. Alright. I actually have ways to fix stuff. So. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Peach is done. We did the peach. Alright. Next is the apple. These I just want roughly chopped. Not precise. No precise chop for this. Right. Thank you for the likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Is this? Okay, no, we're good. I was like worried about that for a second. I was like, ooh. Alright, we're Gucci. Dun, dun. There's more airflow in this than my suit. There's a few wing gap there. I was like, ooh, is it broken? No, big Gucci. So one of the things that I actually have that are way more powerful than super glue, right? Super glue is great for like projects like this, but like there's this glue that is specifically designed for specific projects that's called K600. And it's a specific glue that is meant to bond with material that is much stronger than this. So I'll probably end up using that a bit and have a bonding agent around this. But then I have to let this breathe for like several days and not where it is. Cause yeah, it's exponentially stronger and it works with fur and bad stuff. So it's comforting not to have something fall. But if you do enough glue, with glue, I mean, you know, super like hot glue gun, it works just as well. Guys, we're almost there. Oh my god. The peachy. It's getting yummy. I'm excited for this. I like peach salads. Really yummy. Oh, not that bad. Alright. So we'll stop there. Get that out of the way. And this would be a simple salad. I've made peach salad for you guys before. Nothing too complicated. This goes here. This goes here. This goes in here. Oh. Here. But I have less ingredients because I didn't go grocery shopping and I was like, eh. Oh, tomorrow I resume doing my push-ups. So, in Saints Row, I just witnessed a civilian get in front of civilian get in front of a stopped car and get on her knees, and then the civilian in the stopped car just started the car and ran. It's a really messed up game. Um, so I would argue that like Saints Row got its inspiration from GTA 5. I mean GTA because GTA came out back in like early 2000s, and then there's another game that was inspired. And then Saints Row came out and copied GTA style. But with Saints Row, you have powers, you have magic abilities, you have crazy abilities that you can do that you can't do in GTA. Now, granted, in GTA 5, you can mod and add magic spells and that stuff, so you can't do it. But that's modding. Saints Row Gat of Hell, one of my favorite games, has cool powers. It's only an hour and like 30-minute gameplay, so very, very short. But the components in which you can actually do in the game are like 15, 20 hours worth of stuff. And you can beat the game in like 4 or 5 hours, 100% of it. Really, really simple. So it's actually one of the more easier games too, 100%. And so, yeah. See if this is any good. My mom got these a while ago, and I don't know if these are good or not, so I'm gonna test them. Whoops. Whoops. I'm in my beans. I'm about to test these, see if they're good. Dude, I can't even cut these. My knife is that dull. Now, if I dig into it, I can cut it, but I have to start somewhere and start a line and the inner part, and then slice into it. And then I can do a nice clean cut, but just need a sharp goddamn knife. All I need. Also sounds like a zombie. It's not how you cut tomatoes. You don't just dig in and cut that way, bro. You're supposed to slide it. Tomatoes are cut with sliding, and serrated. Oh, the tip of it is sharp as hell. Alright, so if I just do the outer part, I can slice it. Because I don't really use this part that much, so I use up the tomatoes. That's fine. So, we're making a baby salad. Nothing too extravagant. But, salads are healthy. And, we're gonna get a good proportion size. There. No. I do know. There are furries. There's kitty cats and there's other furries in the game, yes. Saints Row, is it 2 or 3? Saints Row 1 did not have furries. The second one and the third one, and I think even the fourth one has it. So, I know they came out with a newer one, right? Came out with a brand spanking new one. And, I was like, I'm not gonna use this. That it's harder on it. And, yeah. I like it. Yes, Saints Row is one of the few games that's furries. Now, GTA 5 does not have anything related to that unless you add mods. And I don't know if there's been updates related to adding furries for GTA 5 by the devs itself. So I would not know. The rest of these look terrible. One's just squishy, one's soft. The rest of these gotta go. Alright, we're done. Then we add salt. We gotta add salt. Yeah, add salt to this yummy salad. You don't add salt? Oh, I get really pissed off. So you don't need much. Just like a handful. Small handful. Sprinkle it over and it makes a big difference. And so yeah. There's a Ukrainian song I'm addicted to listening to that the sound of it. That's pretty good. Oh, this, Did I use all my dressing for this? Shit. Alright, we're going to use this one. Well, not on this one. And yeah. A little bit of dressing. A little bit of dressing. That'll be good. Good to go. Not much. Maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons at most. And it'll be good. People overdo it with salad dressings and then they wonder why they're like, hey, how many calories? Well, salad dressings have a lot of calories. You can easily, super easily, consume like 800-900 calories just off salad dressings alone. Especially if you put like a whole cup, or you use 3 or 4 ranchers. It's crazy how much calories you consume. So, now I'm gonna take this off because I don't want to ruin this. I always have trouble like, oh, figured it out. Figured out how to take it off. Cool. I did it. Oh, he did. Okay. Can you do the inside too? I want to see something real quick. Did he do the inside? Or just the outside? Oh. I'm just like looking at like how he bonded the glue on his thing, and so that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just looking at the glue bonding process here. So, come on, Masky. I'm putting him back because so this was like, I threw this away. I threw everything away from my old channel. Many years ago. I'm talking like, well, not that long, right? I gotta put goat cheese. Gotta put super cheese. I was like 4 years ago. That's old. 4 years ago, I had my old channel. And put the rest of this goat cheese in because goat cheese is delicious. You can't go wrong with goat cheese. And I had a few friends that I've known. Bandit, what's his name? And he sent me a little quarter, and he did a little drawing of that quarter for me. And that was my first fan gift that I received. This channel was obviously doing way better than my first channel, year by year, actually day by day. But I'm also putting way more time and effort into doing this channel. I enjoy doing this content, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this now or in the future enjoy my content too, which is great. That means I'm succeeding in making you guys enjoy what I do and create. I put much more effort in all my videos, thumbnails, design, description, and yeah, because I've been doing this for 10 years. July 26th is when I first started my YouTube channel. 10 in 2027. I mean 2017. So next year, July, will be 10 years of me doing YouTube. So yeah, I've had 3 channels in that time. But this is my most successful one, by far. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I wouldn't change it for the world. What else? I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. I do want to start doing scooter content for you guys. I'm gonna be safe and legal about it. I'm never gonna do a live stream. Ever. YouTube won't allow it. TikTok won't allow it. Um, I tried doing it on TikTok, right? And I got a notification. TikTok was like, "You're in violation of policy. We're gonna like make sure your content doesn't get out there." I was like, "Oh, fuck you too, then TikTok." Okay. I mean, TikTok and YouTube are not in the wrong in terms of the safety violation policies for like driving while live streaming. But if, because I've done this before, right? Where I've done not live stream and made a video about it, set my cameras up to the correct angle and shot. Now I can just properly record my screw part. If I do it that way in recording, it doesn't violate because you're technically not doing distracted driving at that point. There's no one talking to you. So only distracted driving if you're live streaming. So you gotta be careful on how you do filming of vehicles and live stream recording stuff because it's a sketchy edge with your channel and the YouTube policies and TikTok. So Kick does not care though. I don't think Kick gives a shit. There's some stuff on Kick that are like really messed up. I've been told, but I'm never gonna have a Kick account ever. I don't know how that platform works. I don't know how money works. I don't know how, tags, thumbnails, how what type of videos push out Kick. I don't know any of that. So I'll stick with YouTube because that's my professional area field. 10 years in this. And then when I give advice to people about content and live streaming, I only give advice on YouTube because I don't have experience on TikTok, not like I do YouTube. And yeah. I think giving advice is important for people that are starting content, but don't give people advice if you haven't done it for a long time, haven't done research, and are not keeping up with the current updates and changes of what other people are doing on the platform. That's just bad. I've been watching this a lot of TikToks, right? Recently, regarding to these people that are like, use AI, you can grow through AI and get X amount of views. And I brought up a question, I'm like, the difference between real viewers, reoccurring viewers is what the real viewers are, versus people that just subscribe that one time and never come back. When you get a subscription, the whole purpose of getting bigger is having the real viewers engagement. If you don't have that and you use AI bots to get subscriptions, you're never going to get big. You're never going to accumulate those big views. People just subscribe and never watch you again. Happens all the time. I know this one YouTube channel that has like 86K subscribers, right? And one of the things I was looking at was his downtrend to go from 86 all the way down to like 79K subscribers in a matter of a year. What happened was on the YouTube policy and the Google policy email, if you guys didn't know this, is if you don't have subscribers that return after a year period, their account gets unsubscribed automatically. Now, I don't know if that policy has changed, but last time I checked a year ago, it's still a policy last year. So when you get subscribers, you want to make sure you're getting actual subscribers that are watching your content within a year period. Otherwise, YouTube will delete those subscribers. It's for bot reasons and it's for inauthentic like viewers, which I 100% agree with. Um, but if you keep on getting more subscribers than you're losing, you won't notice it. And the bigger you are on your YouTube channel, the more subscribers you'll gain. Just matter of fact, the more subscribers you gain, the more views you get. The more views you get, the more watch time you get. Um, and getting watch time hours are really difficult. I'm still not monetized, so I've been doing live streaming for a while, more often this past like few weeks, so I can get monetized. I don't think I'll get monetized this year, but one could be wishful thinking. Um, oh, man, what time is it? Is it 1 o'clock? It's 12. God, that's annoying. Um, I go to this massage place, right, and they have a new fucking manager, brand new management system. And now they're pushing this online form. I'm not filling your online form, guys. There's no need to. Stop pushing extra stuff for the customers to do. So, um, and then like one time, my mom had cancer, right? Breast cancer. She's fine. It was stage 1, um, whatever it's called, glasscoma, glass, glasscoma, whatever it's called. But non-malignant, meaning it's not like life-threatening or anything. Slow growing, and she had surgery on it. They took it out, and she told the spa people, she fucking told them that she couldn't go to the spa for like 3 weeks to a month. And what happened? They fucking billed her. So yeah, they don't listen. Um, but it's a nice place, you know. It's a nice place once in a while. But back to the whole AI thing. You do not want to buy subs. Bad. You'll get banned. You won't get recurring viewers, which is more important than getting new subscribers. Way, way more important. There are a few things that YouTube looks at as a recurring viewers. Um, your there's a thing that shows you like how many people looked at the thumbnail, and looks meaning just like, scroll down and sees your thumbnail, and your impression click through, right? And those numbers do matter. The higher there is, the more likely YouTube push your content. The higher impression click through percentage rate, the more YouTube push your content. But getting those numbers are hard. Um, you gotta be consistent. So, want to be a YouTube? Do a lot of research. Keep up to date with their changing policies. Look at other content creators. Do some of the stuff that they do. Don't duplicate their content, for God's sake. I get really pissed off when people are like making a YouTube account and they're like, I'm gonna copy this guy. What makes you stand out from any other content creator? You're small and you're copying their style. What? But you don't know their tags, you don't know their search term indicators, you don't know how they did their, certain parts of their channel setup. So you're just copying them just because you're copying the name or the idea. That doesn't help. Um, there are actual tools that you can get online that will show their tags, their thumbnails, and all this stuff. They'll show their information, which is great if you want to get to that level. Um, so, or you can use AI to actually help you and literally say what are the popular tags going on for this year based off Google Forms and figuring out what, and doing all that stuff, key popular words, and use those tags, 10 tags on your thumbnail titles. Um, and that will help out. Now, if you're consistently like, you know, Is it raining? It's raining? No! It's raining! Fudge! Hi, Amy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. So, I'm gonna go end the stream. Thank you guys for joining me on this. I'm really, really excited for 2027. I'll probably end up doing some more scooter content for you guys, maybe 2026. But I want to focus on finishing the 576 furry series words for you guys, because I want to finish that before the end of this year, because I've been working on that for almost a whole year. And that project I enjoy. My last one didn't do well, but maybe it's because the thumbnail or something. And so we'll see. But next year, I want to focus on scooter content for you guys. Maybe a series of that. Maybe exploring different places in the first two. More, exploring areas for next year. That's the goal. And have other content for you guys. And I'm gonna push more lives, edits for you guys. I'm gonna have 3 other projects in the works. 2 of them are already up, and then one of them I'm finishing up for today to upload for tomorrow. That's the mask video and the toys I showed you guys. That'll be coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.